And then we've got Canon, the spelling Canon. Anon is still in there. A camera is a Canon. There's the Canon building in Washington, D.C. There's the this is another homophone, I believe. It could be a combination of a homophone and homograph. Some of them are combinations of both. Not all, but some are. And then we've got the Canon, Canon. That's a track tank. We'll draw a little quick track tank here like this. And then it has a point and shoot on it here like that, like the Kodak camera. We'll make this into a little track vehicle right here like that. Small little track vehicle. Just like that. And so we've got, and then there was a judge called Eileen Cannon. I believe, wasn't the judge in Fort Pierce, Florida? Her name was Eileen Cannon. And so there's a lot of instances of Cannon. And, another Cannon was Clarence Cannon. Let me look up and see who Clarence Cannon is. So you guys need to remember, if you want to make friends on the internet, that instead of telling everybody that our content is boring, you might want to consider what your own content is before we talk about boring, because boring is a very, very, very sensitive topic on the internet, and can actually even reflect back to your own content too. Delivery. Clarence Cannon. Okay, Clarence Cannon was born April 11th. Now, he's a historical man, and they have a dam named after him I believe in Missouri, near Monroe City. Clarence Andrew Cannon, born April 11th, 1879, May 12th, 1964, was a Democratic congressman from Missouri, serving in 1923 until his death in Washington, D.C. in 1964. He was a notable parliamentarian and chaired the U.S. House Committee on Appropriations. He is the longest serving member of the United States House of Representatives from the state of Missouri. And then let's see if it says down here. Cannon was initiated into the Alpha Omega chapter of Kappa Sigma fraternity while an undergraduate of William Jewell in 1903. I am reading from Wikipedia here, because I do find American history very, very interesting related to the word salad. That's a huge, huge rabbit hole. American history factored in with all of this is a huge rabbit hole. I like diving into them. Sometimes I go shallow, sometimes I go deep, and sometimes the deep rabbit holes are a lot of fun. Just, dive in and out of them, and, don't stay in them too long and fixate on things, or it just kind of drives you nuts. Cannon eagerly sought elective. Okay, let's see. It looks like we might. Hello, Allnover. Hello. Years in Congress. Let's see if it talks about the dam that was built. Cannon died of heart failure in Washington, D.C. Hospital Center. Let's see what else it says. It talks about Kirksville. Here it is, right here. The Clarence Cannon Dam in Rawls County, Missouri, creating Mark Twain Lake, is named in his honor due to his involvement in securing funding for the dam's construction. For several years, the airport in Kirksville, Missouri was known as Clarence Cannon Memorial Airport. However, in the 1980s, the name was changed to Kirksville Regional Airport. The terminal is still known as Clarence Cannon Terminal in honor of his role in securing and maintaining commercial air service to Kirksville. A high school athletic conference that serves much of his former district is known as the Clarence Cannon Conference. A national wildlife refuge near Ananda, Missouri, also bears his name, the Clarence Cannon National Wildlife Refuge. Oh, that is fun. And Missouri, oh my gosh, they have some fun names. They have Paris, Missouri. Allnover says, cool. I don't understand anything but cool. Okay. Why don't you understand anything, Allnover? Okay, let